Good morning, good morning. Welcome to the Ask Diva Morning Edition. I appreciate you guys for coming to the Morning Show Edition. This is going to be a hot topic. Why are people great till they gotta So that's exactly where we are going this morning. So thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate you. I'm going to make sure that we go ahead and share out to those individuals that we want to come by. So, let's get that going. Thank you so much for stopping by. How's your day going? I know that we have a lot of things going on, and I don't want you to think that I am ignoring the issues, but I'm just making sure that I go ahead and throw in those other topics, because you do need to unplug. So you've seen me talking about unplugging, right? You guys have seen me talking about unplugging quite a bit. I've been sharing about unplugging over there on multiple platforms. So, yes, we have to be involved with the issues. But, Hassan, anybody like the Patriot Act? So, I'm a really big fan of Hassan, you guys, okay? And what happened when I was watching him one night, he had a really, really good message. And his message was... he was talking about, it's so many things going on, and at the time he hadn't started the topic. This was from his 2019 set. So he hadn't started talking about Black Lives Matter, but I'm just going to give that as an example. So we've been protesting the Black Lives Matter, the incidents of police brutality, the LGBTQ success, and people for and for against, and just a whole the Me Too movement, over the years. It's just a host of things. Black Lives Matter, just a host of different ones, right? That so many people are so very, very involved in. And he just kind of did this background, and on the background it just had all the issues as he was naming them. Just imagine if something was popping up behind me on the screen showing all the different things going on, right? And he was just like, you know what? In order to just really keep your sanity, you have to choose one. It's so many people involved. There are millions, billions of access to topics and people that can grab on, and groups here and groups there. So yes, you do want to get involved, but you do, you kind of need to plug into just one. And so for me, I'm kind of plugged into Blackest. So I'm Black AF, right? So that, and then saying that is just like right now, I want to support everything Black. I want people to support me because I'm Black. I want to support others because they're Black, and et cetera, et cetera. And yeah, we're going to definitely bring attention to other things related to, but my interest is how is the NFL responding to Black Lives Matter? How is the NBA responding to Black Lives Matter, right? So I have an interest in... not a problem. Just remind me about that later, lover. So, I have a huge interest in how how we are, where we are, and what the youth are going to be able to make happen for us. So that's where I'm at right now. I'm Black AF, and I'm going to plug into that, and you guys are going to plug into this and that. But even in plugging into this, I don't need you, throwing all your things on me and throwing all your, I think this way, and I think this way. You know what? I think this way too. We don't need to attack each other. We just need to have a boardroom. I guess I'm so, executive admin all the time that it's hard for me to live normal life outside of executive admin thought process, right? So in executive admin world, it's just like, let's all sit around the table. We're going to go around and get to each person. And something that happens here in Colorado a lot, I'm like, I think that we should do this or that or whatever. Just very Texas, because Texas, we just kind of, hey, jump in, you say that, you say that, you say that. And we're real engaging and we interact. And Colorado is very reserved in the majority of corporate world environments, right? So something that they say, this Rocky Mountain phrase, I don't know if they say it everywhere else. They probably do, but this thing that I have really only tapped into here It is hilarious, you guys. Do you know what they say? So we're like in the boardroom and we're talking about, the different issues or whatever, and whatever's coming up, HR or, whatever's going on, and we're discussing things. And then I'll be like, we could do this, and that. And when the CEO or say the manager or someone in the room doesn't feel like that's really where we're going with this particular meeting, they'll be like, you know what? We're going to pocket that. So we're going to pocket that and revisit it. So I swear, after 2 years of being in the Rocky Mountains, I'm telling people all the time, you know what? I'm going to pocket that. We're just going to pocket that. Right. So, you want me to be completely anti-white, right? We're going to pocket that because that's not where I'm at on this. I'm more inclusive on this issue, black as fuck. So we're going to pocket that for my black as fuck movement. Okay. So I'm not there. We're not going to go anti-white because I feel like we're going to go around in circles. So we're going to pocket the hate other people that are not black thing. And that's when I'm like, so it's so funny. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you guys so much. Octavia, Doll Beautiful, Crapper, Scrapper, sorry, Couch King, Honey Goldfish, Gurga Boy, hi, how are you? Thank you for stopping by, Couch King. Did I say your name right? Alright, Spacewalker, If Only We Knew. Alright, thank you guys for coming by. Be sure to share. Alright, that's good, Gurga Boy. I'm good. The topic today, you guys, I got this from listening to Lizzo, so I was listening to one of, Lizzo Great, and she's like, why are men great till they gotta be great? And that's what I instantly thought as we're, going over the Black Lives Matter and just, the pandemic and COVID-19 and just so many things that have jumped into 2020, right? Thank you so much for following me. I appreciate that. Let me make sure that I follow you back. You guys follow Gertrude Boy back, okay? So when I thought about all this, and so I started, jamming to the song, and I was like, why are men great till they gotta be great? And then I was like, wait a minute. That part, Lizzo. Why are people great until they have to be great? And some people may have sung that song and maybe they don't understand it, and we all probably have, watered down, broke down versions of what we think the artist means about it or whatever. But, she's singing, and when she says that part, and then, I'm thinking of the whole song and the whole relationship aspect, being a relationship coach, you have to throw in the relationships thoughts, right? So with the whole relationship aspect of it, and, men come in and they're so great, and the representative, he shows the woman that he's going to be this, or he shows his guy that he's going to be this, and, he's just coming in and he's doing this and this and that, and then the next thing you know, when he needs to really show up for his lover, he's not there. There's something distant about, where are you? Why are you great until you got to be great? Why is it that you brought everything to the table when it was unnecessary to show out like that? And now all of a sudden, when we really need you to show up, you're not here, right? And so that's what I kind of take from the why are men great till they gotta be great. So that made me think of today's topic. Thank you guys for coming by the Ask Diva Morning Show edition. I am your host, Miss Diva. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you so much for being a part of this world. I hope you have a lot of fun in it when you're here. Thank you, Black Rhino. Please do follow. Please do share. I appreciate you. Follow for follow indeed. And so, that's the topic for the day. Why are people great until they have to be great? So again, we just talked about right now, we have to choose an issue. Everybody can't be about all the issues because there's a group for every issue, right? So you can't be about all the issues because it's like every community that you live in has about 25 plus organizations. You can't go join them all. So that's what you think about when you think about social media movements. You can't go in, your brain can't go out there and join them all the same way you physically can't go join every organization. Okay, so you have to pick a battle, choose a battle, pick a battle, be about that battle, right? Thank you for coming by. Thank you for the share, Derek King. I appreciate it. So since, I said, well, I like where we're at right now on a lot of things, and not just about, of course I'm black and I'm proud, right? But I'm hashtag Black AF right now because there's a lot of things going on with that, not just Black Lives Matter. So the reason why I said, okay, well, if I'm going to choose a battle and I'm going to choose something to be on, how about something that could actually access multiple things? And how about change the world in different ways? Thank you so much for that. Crimson Hood, you guys follow Crimson Hood. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. So when I choose something, I said, well, if I choose hashtag Black AF as my focus and unplug from, some other things that, tend to have a negative nature, as well. But let me just kind of zoom in some really good positive energy, because I feel like that movement needs a lot of positive energy that people may not be able to grasp right now, right? But I'm doing my solfeggio frequencies in my meditation. So you good? We good, girl. So I can go in and bring you guys something, right? So with Black AF, look at the coronavirus statistics that just came out. So when it comes to the United States, they were able to narrow down with the chart that was released earlier today. That narrows down that the elderly, minorities, and people with pre-existing conditions are more likely to get coronavirus, as well as younger people. So you say, well, golly, David, that seems like it takes your whole Black AF into different directions, but it really doesn't. Because the elderly are the most underserved in the Black community. In Black America, they're really underserved. They struggle quite a bit, especially if they were not afforded the opportunities of investing and saving and preparing for retirement. So they're not living well. They don't have a 401k that they're pinching off of throughout the pandemic. So they have a lot of struggles going on right now, right? So, and then they also are in that category of pre-existing. So that's the struggle there. Black America as a whole, we are genetically predisposed to a host of things just from the way that the majority of us were introduced to food. Not just what we were introduced to, but what we had access to. So don't go talking about somebody like, oh, your mom didn't even have you eating seafood and eating like a vegan. Girl, what was wrong with your mom? I don't know. Some people answer back, my mom was broke, struggling, single, couldn't get a job because she was Black. So yeah, we have Black AF, we got some issues. So that definitely is a category of concern for me, And so the pandemic, the COVID-19, Black Lives Matter, you guys saw my guest the other day, Black police officers, so we have the things going on with the social injustice and the police brutality. So Black AF is really, if you want to take something and unplug from other stuff and zoom into something to keep you really preoccupied and being about doing something amazing, I beg you to tap into hashtag Black AF, right? And the country money. Hey, Scotsman in Ireland, thank you for coming back. I appreciate it. You said poor elderly American can be killed off and not a cost. I know. And there's, I was looking, how you go through looking at the opportunities that are presented, because there's so many people that are looking for work. And so I'm going through and looking like, okay, admin work is really hard to come by, so what else is seeing a struggle? And do you know that the nursing homes are really seeing a struggle right now, because it's very hard to get dietary aids, and it's very hard to get people that are going to the elderly Black person, mother or father or grandfather, whatever, home and care for them, because it's such a scare with the COVID crisis right now. Maybe like my mother, she doesn't want anybody in there. Like I came in like a wrecking ball with my mom. Like, I had to just throw that nurse up in there. Girl, go every time you get over there, just kick the door in and say, she sent me. And so that's what you have to do, because it's like, nah, you have to have someone there caring for you. I'm too far away, even though we have family there. My siblings are there, but, I'm really like to try to be on top of her medical care. We really try to just work it out the best way we can. I have the part where, I do my part, my sister does her part, and my other sister, we kind of make it all work, but, we still need the nurse, So she didn't want that, because most of the Black community elderly are like, had a little young girl coming up here and giving me that virus, COVID-19 Corona, that, And so they're like, yeah, she's definitely in the medical field. She gets her little tests, Mom. She's good. She tests negative. She gets to come into the home. They're going to check her fever. She knows to wear her gloves. She knows to wear her mask. She knows to continue to sanitize so that she doesn't get you sick. But it's really hard, and I know I'm not the only black woman struggling with that right now, right? So, the Scotsman in Ireland says Trump has handled things wrong in so many ways. Oof. Boy, I tell you, you could not have said it any better. You could not have said that any better. He said, Scotsman in Ireland said, instead of a president uniting the states, a leader, just be a leader for one day. You know, could he just lead like he would a boardroom to make billions? You know, just lead. You know, just lead consistently across the board. The way that you care for your money, care for the nation. And that would just make you an awesome leader if you would just do that. Yeah, he has a lot of language of division. So sorry that you guys are in Ireland having to see that, right? Yeah, well, how bad we look, right? We're supposed to be the land of opportunity. We're the land of don't come here now because I don't think you guys are going to love what's to offer. Matter of fact, almost everything is burning up. So, you know, with all that being said, it's just like, whew. So, yeah, we definitely have to choose an issue. So back to the topic, you guys. So why are people great until they have to be great? So now I've chosen what I'm going to be focused in on. And I'm going to make sure that I tap into that, contribute to, you know, from my petition on change.org to the suggestion that I made. You guys go sign the petition. So hashtag Shields Alert. So maybe that will work. Maybe the Shields Alert will work. SHIELDS alert. Maybe that will work. So hashtag Shields Alert. So I have my petition going, trying to get my signatures up there. Is that an idea? Or, you know, coming on the podcast and giving people an opportunity to share their side of the story. So I had a positive police officer come on and share his thoughts. And then we had a young man come on and share his thoughts of the importance of, you know, leaving social media on and focusing on making your money. And he taught about investing, and all those replays are up and available, right? So how can we contribute in that way? You know, so some kind of way. I'm going to figure out a way to make all of this work to where I'm doing my part, right? So that's just being great. Not waiting until there's a time to be great. Just being great. And when I throw all these things in together at the opportunity or at the point that they're needed, then it'll be useful, right? Because it's positive. It's filled with, you know, something that could not just benefit me. It benefits the community, and it benefits outside the community. This could go around globally, you know. So, with that being said, if this thing works, so I don't know if we're global with it, because I think our internet issues and all that may not be able to do that, but definitely what I came up with could definitely help us within the states, right? And if not, who knows? But just go sign the petition. Go read it. Hashtag Shields Alert. It's also, just hashtag Shields Alert. You'll see it on multiple platforms, but definitely over there on change.org, right? So, so when it comes to doing that, that's just my effort to go out there and to try to bring great, right? And then we got to bring these people up. So then there's the people. Why are you great until you have to be great? The type of people that I am talking about are the individuals that, how can I describe these individuals? They present themselves like they're all about all the different issues, that they know how to bring everything together in a positive way, and that they're going to do that consistently no matter what's thrown at them. And they're going to be there, and they're ready to tackle on anything that life can bring. So when the pandemic came, and then when the Black Lives Matter protests and George Floyd and all the different things that started, you know, disrupting over the last 30 to 60 days, where are those great people at? So why are you great? You know, like, great in quotes? Why are you great until you actually have to be great? Like, that just bothers me. And I was telling my honey this, and So then I was to say last night, I said, you know what, let's just make it a topic, babe, because honestly, why are people always out there impressing and coach, bag buying and expensive shoes purchasing and big houses and vacationing and showing off and doing all these great things? And now we need you. We need you in the movements. We need you out there doing signatures. We need you marching with us in D.C. We need you guys doing positive things, not focusing on anything that's being shown in a negative light, but showing the solutions to what could happen next with all of this. And you're not even showing up. I'm talking about, why are people great until they have to be great? Comments like, oh, girl, I cannot even get myself caught up in nothing like that. Girl, that kind of stuff stressed me out. Girl, I'm not going to get myself caught up talking about white people and race and all that. And then I got my job and I have them looking at me. And, girl, that kind of stuff ain't even that serious. Why y'all talking about that? Girl, why you bringing up the past? And, girl, why? Oh, my God, why were you great until now you have to be great and you're not? Is it just me? Hearts up if it's anyone else. Let me go read the comments. Hearts up if it's anyone else. Thank you. Crimson has said, preach. Thank you. My God, I thought it was just me. Hey, Scargale. Thank you, honey. I appreciate that, Crimson Head, my lover. And then Scotsman in Ireland said, what else? I saw something else that you said. I know. I'm not sure where I'm going to go with Uncle Joe because, well, we'll just see how that goes, right? Because I was all Team Bernie. And so we're just in this place where, oh, man, what am I looking at this year, right? So I know. Yeah, that was a great comment that you made. Scotsman in Ireland said, sorry to say, Biden does not even compare to Obama. Ugh. Yeah, Obama's one of those people that he was great, and then he had to be great, and then he was greater. You know what I'm saying? Is that fair? Is that even a word? I can't even remember. He was greatest at it. So, that's the kind of person that I'm asking you to be. I'm asking you to be former President Barack Obama level great. I'm asking you to be Michelle Obama great. And if that is not your great, then be great at something that you can do other than being great only when it pleases you, it makes you look good, and something that you're comfortable with. And then when you need to really show up and be great, which is usually in the uncomfortable zone, which is what the Obamas were very successful at, getting in that uncomfortable zone and just sitting in it. This is how you need to sit in the uncomfortable zone. Anybody seen Bridesmaids? Is that the movie? May not be Bridesmaids. You guys tell me the movie in the comments. The one where they were trying on dresses, but she was competing with the other maid of honor chick, her bestie, and she was competing. And the next thing you know, they had gotten poisoned. And so she was sitting up there trying to deny that the tacky place that she had took them to eat had actually gave them food poisoning, and she was trying to deny it, but they were sweating and they were getting really, really sick. And then they had to go, and then they started having to do really uncomfortable things. Like one of the friends was trying on a bridesmaid's dress, and she went into the cabinet, and the other girl was throwing up in the toilet, so she actually got up and sat in the sink and crapped into the sink. The other girl's throwing up into the toilet, so there's nowhere to go. So the actual bride who's trying on the wedding dress, she that's one of my favorite actresses too. But she's trying on the wedding dress, and then she goes out, and she ended up trying to cross the street, trying to find a bathroom, and she ended up right there in the middle of the street in the uncomfortable zone. She just let it all out and crapped everywhere. That's that place I need you to show up with your great. Like, it's so uncomfortable. It's crappy. It smells like Trump. I mean, like shit. Like, it just smells. It's really bad up in everything about what's happening. It's really bad, right? That was just a joke, you guys. Relax. So, but, like, it gets, just get in that uncomfortable zone. Get in there. Sit in it. And then be great. Act like you're walking in a pair of $400 shoes. And then show me what you're going to do amazing to make things change. Or to help. Or to go volunteer. Or to just do something. Show me something great. For years, I've done the volunteering and the helping and, you know, cleaning up people's houses and helping people after they have a baby and watching children and volunteering for the USO and, you know, volunteering to help set up a wedding. And, you know, I've done all those things so long. And that's just a part of what you do. You got to be great until you got to be great. And when it's time to be great, you got to be even better at great. You have to be the best that great can bring. And that's not what people are doing right now. I'm disappointed in what I'm seeing. And until we do that, I'm not sure that we're going to go anywhere in the hashtag Black AF movement. Right? Anybody else agree? Disagree? Can't stand me? Diva, you make me sick? Why you always got to take things there? All that. All right, good. So at least we're there. Because when we get there, that's when we're going to start talking about some things, right? So that's it. That's my topic today. Why are people great until they got to really show up and be great? So you weren't really great is the bottom line. If I need to break it down to people, you were just showing off. You were just running your mouth. You have no real concern about the issues. And now that the issues are here, and I'm talking about the issues are sitting underneath that wedding dress, underneath the crack that came out of her face in that Bridesmaid movie. Like, it's under there. Like, that's where we are with everything that you see happening in this national crisis during a global pandemic. So with that being, I think I can't even say a national crisis anymore, because I did see that people are marching for Black Lives Matter in other countries. So yeah, we're in a global crisis now. A global crisis during a global pandemic. So where are you at? Where are you? Where are you? The reason why I always say at, and I said this yesterday on my show, is there's this baby, and I told you guys the story yesterday. There's this baby and his mom. I don't know why she decided to show that. It's like a viral video. And she films the baby. He's hungry and he's cranky. You just gotta see his face. It's the cutest little thing you could ever see. And so he's really cranky, and he's sitting there and he's telling his mom he's hungry. Like, I'm ready to eat. And so this is what he says to his mom. And that's why I keep putting "at" the end, because I'm always thinking of this baby. So he says to his mom, "Where we go eat at?" That is my favorite TikTok ever. Like, have you guys seen that baby said, "Where we go eat at?" And then someone dubbed it. So someone did a dub. Do you have it? Okay, wait. So I'm going to get Ryan here to play this for you guys. This, because that's how we'll end the show. Where we go eat at? Where we go be great at? You know what I'm saying? I want somebody to dub that for me. Like, I'm going to say it, and then you guys go dub it. Where we going to be great at? Okay, there. Is that good? Or do I need to say it again? Where we going to be great at? And then you guys go dub it, okay? And tell me, bring it back to me with a cool mix. I'm going to love you guys for it. Because, and really, seriously, where are you guys going to show up great? Because it's past time. This is day 20 or 21 of the protest. Where's your great? Running your mouth. Unplug off of social media. Stop trying to post something impressive. I need you to unplug and get active. Does anyone else want to yell that at people on your timeline? Unplug and get active. Your future boyfriend, thank you so much for coming by. We appreciate that. What a creative thing. I'm not even sure if I was able to get that. Okay, where are you guys at? Wow, thank you so much for that. 28 minutes? That's how many people showed up? All right. And let me see if you found it. Okay, and we're going to end the show with that. But honestly, that's where we are at on the issues today. Why are people great? And rewind it, because I tell you guys where I got that from. You're going to recognize it if I sing it. Why are people great till they gotta be great, right? So that's really where I'm at. Why are people so quotation mark great until it's time to really show up great? Exclamation point. Why? All right, so this is where I have this. This is the viral little baby. This is. He's so cute. He said, "What we about to eat at?" Okay, that's it. Okay, stop it. Copyright. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Stop it, because I don't want them to block my show. Sorry. Okay, so that is so funny. First homicide. I'm really still alive. So yes, sorry, that baby is so adorable. I'm taking. I wonder how old he is now. I hope he's still like that adorable. I want to take him and hang out at the park or something. That baby is the best. So where we got to eat at? No, he said where we about to eat at. Where we about to eat at? Because he was hungry. He was so serious. All right, that's it, you guys. That's my favorite baby. You guys got to send me some videos. Send me some good ones. If you're with me after I'm relaxing for the evening, if I open my TikTok, oh my goodness. Or if I open any kind of different app or whatever, just, me and my leisure time. Like, if I open one of those apps, you guys, I open to laughing and it's something else. YouTube also, different apps have just some really silly videos. And it's awesome for just getting rid of all the right? Because sometimes we have to do that. You have to unplug for a minute on the issues in order to be phenomenal at what you're bringing to the table, right? Nikki, thank you so much for coming by. You guys go follow my tops. I appreciate you so much. Crimson Hood, thank you so much. Raymond, thank you so much for staying and listening. All the different people that showed up, I appreciate you. Thank you for the gifts and the love and all those great things. And I'm going to go ahead and close you guys out and share your thoughts with me. Feedback later. Replay will be up. You're loved. You're appreciated. Where are we about to eat at?